Leave it to PETA to fuck up any plans I have for making videos. Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jedi here, and I was originally gonna do a video basically giving my my first impressions of my latest purchase, which is a Nintendo 3DS. But I saw something on when I was checking my email today. I came across a story which I'm going to post in the link down below that PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Yeah, I know this is the second round done on these guys in as many weeks, but god damn, these people are fucking ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to post a link to the story that I read down below, and the story states that they are all they're complaining to Nintendo for having Mario's latest 3DS game to where he's wearing the Tanuki suit, which is basically a raccoon, which basically he looks like a raccoon or squirrel, whichever. I don't really care, but he looks like he looks like it basically looks like he's wearing an animal fur coat. And oh god, we all know how they feel about that. Anyway, but I'm thinking, okay, anybody remember Super Mario Bros. 3 way back in 1990? I sure do, because hell, to my knowledge, it's the only game that was actually introduced in a movie. Everybody remember the Wizard with Fred Savage and Christian Slater and some other people? You know, I remember that movie. It was a kind of movie, but I'm not talking about that. That actually first introduced Mario as wearing the Tanuki suit, and as well as that and the frog suit. And okay, I don't know if back then they complained about that, but they sure are complaining about it now. And for me, no, don't get me wrong. I'm all against people wearing fur coats. I do not like it. But you see, the difference between me and between how I feel and how Peter feels is I know that I respect other people's decisions and what they wear, how they act, and I don't care. I don't want to. I don't go up to people and tell them, hey, you know what, you shouldn't be wearing that. Although although I should tell them, hey, PETA doesn't like people wearing that stuff, and they could care. Sometimes I'll probably say they could care less, but you know that's the thing. And here they're complaining about theme parks and other things, and complain about theme parks and their mistreatment of animals, which is complete bullshit. And now they've gone to video games. I mean, come on, it's a fucking video game. Like, I just really hate this idea that they think that video game violence or video games cause people to do negative stuff. If people do negative stuff due to video games, movies, or TV, then they seriously need to get their heads examined. I mean, they remember Columbine? Those kids that those kids that shot up a school. They blamed that on a video game. I believe it was Doom. I believe it was Doom. I'm not really sure, but I believe it was. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But it was one of those. It was basically an FPS, and they were complaining about that, and oh my god, that started the whole shitstorm with video games and basically people blaming video games, TV shows, movies on bad for people doing bad things. And to be honest, I am sick and tired of hearing it. I'm also sick and tired of PETA, doing this shit. I mean, seriously, I I remember Big Al. If everybody remembers Big Al 2K6, he he's still here on YouTube, but he doesn't post videos. He posts videos on Blip. But he said in one of his videos that someone asked him what he would do to to one of the founders of PETA. Welcome to Ingrid. I don't remember her last name, but I don't really care. He said he will walk up to her and uh, and eat a Big Mac right in front of her. Now I'm gonna go the other route. The other co-founder is this other guy. I'd walk up to him and punch him in the face for starting such a fucked up organization. Back when they were founded, and within a few years, they were highly respected as a decent animal rights group. But in recent years, I'd say they have really fallen off that path. I mean, they were respected up with the Humane Society and the ASPCA. Now, forget it. Humane Society is leaps and bounds above those people. ASPCA, also better than them in terms of respectability. I just can't believe how they're really getting fucked up with their shit. And now I believe they've crossed the line. I mean, I'm a gamer, and I really hate when people blame some of the bad things in the world on video games, TV shows, and movies. And to PETA, knock this shit off already, alright? Lol, Jedi, thank you for watching, and I'm going to work on that impressions of the 3DS video as soon as I calm down. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves.
You think you know me.